Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today in GTA 5 Online, it is Thursday. Rockstar has released their brand new weekly updates. We are going to be going over all of the biggest and most major changes for this week in the game because it is week number 2. It is the second week of the Neighborhood Watch law enforcement event. So we have lots of good law enforcement money bonuses, huge vehicle discounts on all law enforcement cars continuing for a second week, plus some new and updated vehicle discounts on just standard vehicles that we definitely have to check out. We're going to be checking out the free cars, all the other types of stuff you can take advantage of, the major property and business discounts, various different heavily discounted as well as free weapons and armor and things like that. I mean, there is a lot to check out this week, so I don't want to waste any more time. Thank you so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, we have the Buffalo SCX Pursuit, which has released for all players now in GTA Online. It normally costs you $5,370,000, but if you can unlock the trade price, you can get it for $4,027,500. It's now available to every player on every platform. Last week, it was early access as well as included with players' GTA Plus membership. This week, it's available for purchase on Warstock for everyone. Plus, if you log into the game, you still have that opportunity to buy the Classy Park Ranger once you log in, and you will unlock the Winter Park Ranger outfit within 72 hours of doing so. We have some excellent money bonuses in this game to talk about. I'm so excited to be reviewing those. But first, let's talk about the ultimate Mother's Day gift. This message is sponsored by Raycon. We all know that behind every successful man is a loving mom. I love my mom. I know you love yours. So why not reward her this Mother's Day with something truly special, like the Raycon Bone Conduction headphones, the perfect companion to all the active moms out there. Whether she's jogging, walking the dog, cooking, or doing laundry, these wireless headphones stay locked in all day with their 13-hour battery life, quick recharging, and excellent sound quality. Made from premium materials and priced affordably, Raycon Bone Conduction headphones are super lightweight, so your mom doesn't carry any more weight than she has to, and I can attest from personal experience that the Bone Conduction headphones stay on no matter if you're working out or sleeping with your head buried inside the pillow. I also love how these headphones don't actually invade your ear canal, so whenever I'm outside my house, I can enjoy excellent sound quality for all my calls and music without sacrificing my situational awareness. That's because the Bone Conduction headphones use an off-ear audio system that transmits audio through micro vibrations in the bones surrounding your eardrum. It's basically magic to me, but one thing I know for sure is that the sound quality here is awesome because I've been using these headphones for the past few weeks and they performed really well across a wide range of music types. I use my Raycons while editing videos for the channel, for listening to my favorite tracks while working out, and I even use them to listen to podcasts. They also have super intuitive button controls for track switching and volume, and pair easily with your phone or even PC. And even if you walk around in your house a lot, the audio quality never deteriorates as long as you stay within that 33-foot maximum range. So if you want to support my channel, go ahead and buy a pair of Raycon Bone Conduction headphones today. And if you want to celebrate the moms in your life, go to buyraycon.com/hazardytbc to get 15% off the Bone Conduction headphones. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring. When it comes to our money bonuses in GTA Online for this weekly update, we have some good ones. We have continuing here the double money and double RP opportunity on the dispatch work. So if you have GTA Plus, you're actually getting 3 times money and 3 times RP because the 50% with the GTA Plus bonus stacks with the double money for the weekly update bonus. So non-GTA Plus members are making $50,000 per dispatch work still. GTA Plus members are making $75,000, which is awesome. Bail office bounties here at the bail office are paying out double money and double RP. So let's check them out. If you're a GTA Plus member, you're making 4 times money and 4 times RP, which is just absolutely insane. That is $60,000 to $80,000 for double money for a standard target that you will otherwise be going after, and between $240,000 to $260,000 for the most wanted targets. GTA Plus, imagine the money you're making, between $120,000 as well as $160,000 for the standard bounties, and then all the way up to $480,000 to basically $520,000 for the most wanted target once a day. That's extreme money you're making from the bail office this week. You do not want to miss out on that. The bail office, it's expensive to get into, but when it's on bonus like this, it's something that no player should be passing up. And also, just an extra bonus added in, the bail office staff income. Each bail agent, yes, they are expensive. You can spend $1.5 million adding bail agents to your bail office, but these guys, you send them both out. It takes 2 seconds, especially before you begin your most wanted target for the day. These guys are paying out double money and double RP. So instead of just under $15,000, they're bringing back every 48 minutes for you. They're bringing back just under $30,000. You're making $28,000, $29,000 every 48 minutes as long as you visit these guys, just like when you collect your wall safe income. You can send these bail agents out, send them out on work, just like you could send out Rooster at your hangar or your CEO cargo techs, things of the like. The Vespucci Job Remix Adversary Mode is also paying out double money and double RP, so you go to Jobs, Play Job, Rockstar created Adversary Mode, Vespucci Job Remix. The Community Race Series is also paying out, Community Combat Series, excuse me, paying out double money and double RP. And then the weekly challenge for this week is just securing 2 bail office bounties. You'll get the Winter LSPD Officer outfit plus $100,000 as well. Jumping into our major property and business discount for this week in GTA Online, all players can take 40% off all bail offices plus 40% off the bail upgrades and modifications that you can make. I would say absolutely avoid the Paleto Bay bail office, even though you can get it for just under $1 million. It is just not worth it at all. I would definitely take advantage. I mean, if you have your businesses on the east side of the map, Mission Row isn't too bad. If you have your businesses over on west, you can get the Del Perro. If you have a bunch of them down south, you can get Davis. I went with downtown Vinewood. Yes, it's probably the priciest location, but that's okay. When we renovate, you can get the agents on discount, the personal quarters, the gun locker, as well as armor plating if you want for your bail office van. I went with the agents, obviously, because I want to bring back some bounties passively, or have them, source me bounties so I can make money through the bail agents and my bail staff. Personal quarters so I can spawn in it just to collect my wall safe income, etc, etc. The gun locker I feel like isn't necessarily worth it. Neither is the armor plating, so you could save money here, but definitely get the agents and the personal quarters. And now jumping into this week's standard vehicle discounts that we have, or major vehicle discounts, I should say. You can get 30% off all these following vehicles. So 30% off the Gratiatali Classic for $1,417,000. 30% off the Bravado Banshee GTS for just under $1.4 million. 30% off the Dinka Jester Classic for $553,000. 30% off the Overflot Autarch here for just over $1.35 million. Definitely worth it. And the Pfister Comet Safari on sale for just under $1 million, or excuse me, just under $500,000. We have the Western Rampant Rocket on sale for 30% off. You can get this for $647,500. The Nagasaki Outlaws on sale for 30% off, $887,000, or as low as $665,000 with the trade price. We also have the Squatty on sale on Warstock, 30% off, $791,000, or under $600,000 with the trade price. The Vapid Winky for $770,000, or $577,000 with the trade price. The Dubachi JB700W on sale for just over $1 million. The Vom Führer anti-aircraft trailer, you can get 30% off, $1.3 million, or just under $1 million with the trade price. The Ruiner 2000, $2.625 million, or just under $2 million with the trade price. That's a pretty solid one right there. And then lastly, if you check out Benny's, it's just one discount here. You can get the Dubachi Spectre on sale here for just under $420,000 at 30% off, plus 30% off the Imponte Arbiter GT for those of you guys who are on Enhanced. We also have continuing all the 35% off opportunities on all the law enforcement vehicles, so the police bike, the D10 Pursuit, the Willard Outreach Faction, the Caracara Pursuit, the Terminus Patrol, the Greenwood Cruiser, the Dominator FX Interceptor, the Impaler LX Cruiser, the Dorado Cruiser, the Impaler SZ Cruiser, the Gauntlet Interceptor, the Unmarked Cruiser, as well as the Stanier LE Cruiser. And of course, we have the newer police cars like the Buffalo Cruiser, as well as the XTX Pursuit. These are the only vehicles and the emergency class law enforcement vehicles that are not discounted, the brand new ones. Everything else is 35% off, including that a Classy Park Ranger as well. At the Diamond Casino and Resort for this week, we have this beautiful podium vehicle, the Pfister Growler. This is an outstanding Porsche. You get clean launches with it, minimal wheel spin. It's very planted in the corners. It's obviously best for tight and technical tracks if you want to race it. It's got a rear engine layout, and it's also rear wheel drive, so that can cause a little bit of snap oversteer if you're quickly trying to change direction. It's not too big of a deal, but this car does reward smooth inputs. Specifically, if you're going through S-curves, like I said, fast directional changes, be smooth, you'll be good to go with this car. It's highly capable. It's super, super, super good handling. I cannot stress that enough, but maybe a little bit of skill to fully control it. I mean, it's more so just learn how the car actually handles, and you'll be good to go. It's very easy to learn, but I do think that you do need to actually learn it in the first place to take full advantage. Nonetheless, I can't rate it more highly. For what it is, it's excellent. Okay. I'll take the 20,000 chips. Don't forget about your daily visitor chips at the cashier as well. Here at the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for this week is the Anis 300R, and in order to unlock this vehicle, the prize ride challenge that you need to complete is not too bad this week. It's just placing top 5 in LS Car Meet Series races for 3 days in a row, so sort of a middle-of-the-road challenge when it comes to time it takes to complete plus the difficulty. I mean, top 5 is very forgiving right there. That's about as forgiving as it gets for these challenges, but for a few days in a row, that is something to keep in mind. With this car, you get very strong acceleration. The top speed is about 120 miles an hour, so I'd say it's competitive enough when you're racing other tuners DLC vehicles. You have excellent corner and grip, just like the Growler we just discussed. This car is very stable around the track as well. You can enter turns and exit them just fine. It's also rear wheel drive. That's going to cause a little bit of oversteer if you push this car super aggressively, but I would say through and through it remains controllable. Sharp braking and once again those quick direction changes can make it, I would say, a little bit iffy, but again, it's not something you really got to worry about. It's just very technical, and this one, unlike the Growler, has Imani Tech compatibility and support. You get missile lock-on jammers, you get the slick proximity mines, you get armor plating, you get solid off-road stability with this car as well. This car is very versatile. It's good for utility just in terms of the functionality you get with Imani Tech, etc. Once again, in my free DLC vehicles guide tomorrow, where we talk about this in the Growler, you will see just how good this car is around a track. When it comes to our salvage yard vehicle robberies for this week, let's check them out. Through April 15th, we do have these three. So the standard range car is this Dinka Conjo SJ, featured in the Duggan robbery. We move on to the Ocelot Swinger, this week's mid-range car, featured in the Gangbanger robbery. Then we wrap up with the Pegassi Zentorno, the top range supercar for the week, featured in the Podium robbery. Unfortunately though, none of them are claimable. And here at Luxury Autos, let's check out the cars that we have on offer in their current customization that you could buy pre-applied. This is the Pfister Astrale here. This is a pretty sweet car that you could pick up. If you want to buy it, it's going to run you $1,500,000. Pretty cool customization pre-applied. And then we also have the newer Ubermax Sentinel GTS. I mean, this thing is just absolutely sick, man. I actually really like the wheel choice on here. I would say, obviously, if we were rocking black or some sort of like sea or gasoline green, it would go better with the wheels, but as it stands right now, we're rocking this customization. So if you want to pick up this car, $1,647,240 this week. Both of these are at Luxury Autos. Now, when it comes to the location of the gun van, at least if you guys are watching today on Thursday, April 9th here, for GTA Online, the gun van location is over here in downtown Vinewood, just northwest of 1 block from the Hawick agency that I have unlocked. And also, when it comes to the gun van stock and selection, let's check it out. We have the railgun featured here, so this is pretty sweet. You can get this weapon that's on discount for 50% off. You can get the stun gun. This is free for GTA Plus members. The heavy rifle is 50% off for GTA Plus members. We have the grenade launcher featured here, the vintage pistol, the nightstick, which is free, the baseball bat, which is free, the knife available for purchase, and then body armor is also going to be 70% off for all GTA Plus members. And now here also at the LS Car Meet, let's check out some of our test drive vehicles today. I guess we'll start off just going left to right. This is the Benefactor Streeter here. Let's check out the price because I forget what it's going to be. $500,000, so $500,000. You get a lifted Mercedes that's sort of like an overland or off-road build. It's durable, it's stable off-road, but that increased weight compared to how this car otherwise normally would be is going to reduce your top speed, make it less competitive in races, and obviously not as good as lighter off-road rally cars. You can use this in rally racing if you want, but I would say it's not really going to be the best. And then also just when it comes to, you know, sort of larger truck or SUV style cars that are going to be obviously very capable off-road, this isn't super heavy like those, so you lack the robust ramming capabilities of those more specialized off-road vehicles that you'll see in this game. This is just a very casual choice for taking, you know, a chill off-road adventure. It's not going to be super competitive, it's not going to be top of its class. The Tornado Rat Rod here has pretty solid acceleration but low top speed, and obviously it's a rat rod. It's got terrible, super poor handling due to the long wheelbase, the smaller front tires. I guess honestly those are kind of normal compared to the large drag tires in the rear. You need bulletproof tires just because of that. And let's check out the price here. $378,000 if you want to pick that thing up. And then we have the Anus Cognoscenti here. This car is actually going to give you pretty solid straight line speed, but it's super sluggish. If you have a football field to turn around in, you still may not be able to turn around in the Anus Cognoscenti. You get really weak brakes. The crash durability, that's one thing that's really good, and that's like the only true strength overall. I'd say it's outclassed by pretty much every other superior armored variant in the game, like the Anus Cognoscenti Armored and all the different Cognoscentis in the game. There are better alternatives, but if you do want to pick this one up, $251,000 or $254,000 for a Mafia vehicle if you want to snag it this week. And here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport car dealership and this in-game vendor, let's check out what we have in store. Typically, we have some rare and removed vehicles that you can no longer purchase on in-game websites, just like we usually do at the car meet, the test drive section. But this week, we have a couple of the ones you can actually get, like some newer cars, like this Grotti Itali Classic here. You can pick this up if you want. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful Ferrari. So let's check it out. $1,436,800 purchase price if you do want to grab that. I would say it is worth it. Same with the Dinka Jester Classic. I mean, I am biased towards a lot of vehicles that are featured here, but just in general, if you want like one of those older Supras, this thing is definitely pretty sweet. It used to be worse, and it's still not incredible, but they did fix some of the issues a few years ago with different patches, or maybe it was even more than a few. It's probably several years ago now at this point, but various upshifting issues. It still kind of hangs in the revs and doesn't want to shift through the gears as efficiently, but for only $574,660, I feel like you can't go wrong with it. Then we also have the Grotti Stinger. This is not the GT, this is just the standard Stinger, so basically the same thing as its coupe counterpart. This is the convertible. I'd say it's pretty good in a straight line and just like circuit racing, but it's not obviously a modern supercar or sports car, so you know, you can't really like dive into corners as efficiently and stuff like that. Just something to watch out for. $595,000 though. Very classy looking vehicle right there, very sleek. Then we have the Dubachi JB700W. Now this car, you could see it doesn't have the weapons that are just sitting on the fenders, like just poking up, but this is actually the weaponized version. This is the one that comes with the dual mounted front facing machine guns. They are not just like for show, just like the normal Dubachi JB700. So if you want to pick this one up, it's going to cost you over $1 million, but I do feel like if you want an older Aston Martin DB5 plus just something very, very classic, this is going to be your go-to. Then we have the Albany Hermes here, and what's really cool is I actually love the customization on it. Maybe not so much the livery, but the sleek like gunmetal bullet finish. It looks pretty cool, like this like machined silver. I really, really like it. If you want to pick this one up, $560,000 if you want to buy this one. This thing is pretty cool. It's got an air ride suspension. It can be a little bit top heavy at times, but which is funny because it's got a low center of gravity and it's low to the ground, but I find myself flipping a lot with it. Nonetheless though, it's a really fun car. It's super, super fast too. So if you want to pick up this car, I think you will be good to go. With all that said and out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be wrapping everything up right here. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did want to enjoy it, definitely drop a like on it. And of course, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you are new and you want to stay up to date with more GTA 5 online content just like this every single day. Also, check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there, but if you prefer just, you know, on Instagram, TikTok, things of the like, I post unique short form content along with YouTube shorts every single day. So you have short form, you got long form tomorrow. We'll be checking out the rest of this update when it comes to the money guide portion. I'll show you guys how to make millions solo with the new bonuses this week. And also I'll have a video on the free DLC cars that you can check out, one of which being the one I'm driving right now because it absolutely rocks and you definitely want to unlock it. So have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.